Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Lucas Fecury of F4 and USF Juniors, of course, driving for Crosslink Kiwi. How's it going, man?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well. So you've had a pretty jam-packed, busy few weeks of racing, of course, at Mid-Ohio the past, I think 2 out of the last 3 weekends you were there. So just tell me how that's gone, or how this season of racing has gone for you.
Yeah, since NOLA in the start of the year is being a pretty busy year, having a lot of testing and racing. So doing USF and F4 is so many races and so things to manage it. But in the end, it's good for me, I think, and the team. I think we are working well on the car and having some good improvements. So yeah, I think just times to we got go on the top, it's where we supposed to be.
For sure. So how did your racing career kind of start?
Yeah, that's a funny story actually. I was buying my car. My dad was buying a car back when I was 9 years old, and he had a friend, and he just said oh, come to the go-kart track, my son's racing, and they have some fun karts, and I don't know, fun racing. Was actually a national, no, the city racing we have here in Brazil. So yeah, I got there, and since then was karting every day. I'm not showing up at school and just karting, and in the end, I just thought that that's what I want to do, and it's pretty fun actually. I enjoy it.
So what kind of drew you to racing in America?
Sorry?
What kind of drew you to racing in in F4 and the USF and USF Juniors, and just racing overall in the States, coming from Brazil?
2019, I did the Super Nats. Was my first race in America.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fun. That's very nice. I don't know if you ever been there. That's pretty nice race. And then I start doing 2021. I did the full winter tour and winter series, USPKS, all these things. And mid to end the year, I start practicing F4 a lot. And this year doing my first year in cars. So it's pretty difficult and pretty different, but yeah, we are managing.
I've always wanted to ask you, I know that, when you race here in the States, it's obviously, it is a lot different than when you race racing in your home country. What is it like to race here and trying to, understand understand English as something? I know that's a challenge for a lot of drivers that do come here. How did you learn English?
Yeah, my English is not same 100%, but I think I can turn myself and speak a little and going. Actually, I'm learning English now, so it's getting better and better. But I did 1 year at school at Miami, so it's kind of getting me a little more to the language. But they speak more Spanish than anything over there, so it's kind of useless. But
yeah, they actually speak a lot of different languages in
yeah,
because it's there's English, there's Spanish, there's I think even French as well. So,
yeah.
a lot of different cultures down there. So how did you get linked up with the Crosslink Kiwi team?
That's a funny story actually. I had a personal trainer back in Miami for all the go-karting things and to get ready. Um, and this guy, I was need someone to help me just for my career. And this guy told me he had like a friend. He had he had like a friend. His name is like Angelo. And he introduced me to him, and since then we are like just working together. He's like super nice guy. He really helped me. He was like manager of Mateus Leist. I don't know if you know.
Okay, Slice, yeah,
Uh,
former
yeah,
IndyCar driver. No, I know who that is.
yeah, and he's now helping me. And yeah, we are working together, me, him, and Mateus. So yeah.
Okay, so for many people that do not know that followed IndyCar back in the day, of course, Mateus Leist drove for AJ Foyt Racing from I think 2018 to 19, and of course he was in IMSA for a little bit. What's he been up to?
I no, he's not driving.
Yeah.
He's like just coaching.
Yeah.
A lot. He's like with the D-Force guys and with me for the F4.
Who are some of your racing heroes? Who were some of the people that you looked up to growing up?
I mean, like, because of like my age, I think I got like the Vettel good age, you know,
Yeah.
like he won everything and he was like just amazing. I think I got like a little of like eyes on him, and today I see like a lot of Cortland Herta. He's like
Yeah.
them like driving a lot, and yeah, I think like them, and of course Nelson Piquet,
Yeah.
because he's a Brazilian, so yeah.
Yeah.
I do look up for them.
Yeah. So looking at where are you racing next?
New Jersey in I think 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
And you're, of course, that is where I believe that is where F4 heads next. New Jersey Motorsports Park.
Yeah.
Of course, for a long time. Of course, actually, I believe the Road to Indy went there last year, and a lot. And if you follow NASCAR from a few years ago, or what was then the K&N series, I remember the E series used to always go there. So, what excites you about that course?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I always saw like other guys driving over there. It's like seems like a pretty fun track, you know. Seems like have like a flow, and it's like super fast. I mean, it's like totally different than everything we have like race like in this year. So it's like NOLA is like super slow track, Mid Ohio too.
Yeah.
It's like slow mid, and yeah, I think like New Jersey is gonna be a good one for sure. I like a lot fast tracks. Yeah.
Now, are you doing any of the other? Are you doing the final two USF Juniors weekends?
I'm doing Coda,
Okay.
but not Road America.
Okay. Well, Coda's a very interesting place. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, unfortunately, we won't be racing with F1, the F4, and
typically, I think a few years ago, F4 used to always race with.
yeah, I think it's because we don't have like the halos anymore.
Right.
And I don't know if that's gonna change for next year. I'm not sure about it, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I did actually hear. I think Rob Howden said that the USF Juniors cars will be getting and actually Dan Anderson told me in Victory Lane in the USF Juniors that the Halo is expected to actually hopefully arrive by the Chris Griffiths test later this year and be ready to go by the 2023 season. So good stuff there.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, it will be. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll have you on again sometime. And good luck in a few weeks in New Jersey.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Casey, for the invite.
Yeah, no problem.